Okay. All right. So everything is good. We got one like. Okay. So what is going on, everybody? It's your boy and your host, Blu-rayDave, back another live stream. Welcome to the special FNaF stream. And I'm also here with Tegan on the phone. So Tegan, if you want to say hi to the viewers.
Boners.
You know what? I'm pretty sure we'll all take that. So yeah, this is our third one this year. I'm happy that we're doing this today because out of all the dates, like November 20th, like something about just like what, let's just keep going with it. Like what was our mindset behind the first one 2 years ago? Like, did we want to do a FNaF theory live stream just cause for the sake of it?
Just because we felt like it. I don't remember.
Good times, right? Yeah, just because we felt like it, right, guys? So, yeah. Also, a disclaimer: why the stream is also 18 plus. Like, of course, the first portion of the stream is we're going to talk about FNaF theories, right? But of course, the second half, which is always my favorite, putting the world in its place. So I already have a note here that I have a couple of topics I want to talk about. But of course, like we can talk about anything besides that. But just like I have these two specific topics that I want to get off my chest when we get to that. So Tegan, I'm pretty sure you're glad to looking forward to roasting the world after our theories.
Yep. Just know I might be silent because I am currently playing a game on top of it while I'm talking to you guys. So don't expect me to be completely judgmental as I might go silent at times.
All right, so why don't we get? Yeah, why don't we get started with the theories? So, what was that one you said something about Afton? What?
All right, so starting with Afton, let's cut to the point here. Let's see. A couple people have been up my ass saying, "Oh, well, let's just see kind of how it goes." And all of a sudden, I have to explain to them that, yes, William Afton Michael is William Afton's son. Yes, you have that part right. Congratulations. You got a gold medal for not fucking up the quiz.
In other words, welcome superstars.
Yes. Basically, long story short, just stop being stupid. Okay, just stop being stupid. We already know that Michael is Afton's son, or is Mr. Afton's son, and Mr. Afton turns out that he's not really a cold-blooded killer. He's just a man who's depressed as all fuck because his kids are dead, so he doesn't know how to parent properly.
Yeah, he's put his work over half of his family. He loves Evan and Elizabeth Afton more because they're the younger kids, right? He just flat out hated Michael for some dumb reason because he's the oldest and he's the quote unquote problem child. Like, come on, William, show some respect for your oldest kid, dude.
Yeah, okay, Dark, you're fucking opulating nutsack. Anyways. No, but one of my biggest things too that I got asked couple weeks back is if sister location is supposed to it has the word sister in it, why are all the animatronics not females? And I kind of just have to be the person that tell them that I have no fucking idea.
Well, Tegan, I don't know, and this applies to everyone too. I don't know if you watched Matt Pat's 2015 live stream where they have the other European YouTubers and they cover FNaF. Matt Pat explained it perfectly. Well, anybody can explain it perfectly to you, what a sister location is. Obviously it's underground, so it's private, right? So I might not even get this right. I might try to attempt to saying this, but like it's a how did he say, like, it's a parent to like another company, like, you know what, instead of like butchering it, I'm gonna Google it, like, what's the definition of a sister location. So we're gonna get a definitive answer here, guys. Okay. Yeah, business meeting. There we go. What a sister location means. So apparently we're gonna go on Reddit here real quick.
Wow, I got culture stamps thrown at. Wow.
Leave me alone, website. Okay. What do we got here? Yeah. It's a parent company, business owned by parent. Other businesses also owned by parent sisters. I'm gonna try to show it to you guys on the screen right now. Oh boy, that's really bright. Shoot, let me try doing this. This better work. Ooh, I don't think you guys can see. But yeah, it's run by like a parent company, right? Like owned by other people, essentially, right? So I guess there's our answer. So unfortunately, sister location has nothing to do with sisters. I do find that funny though.
It's actually kind of a lot more funnier than I thought it was. Turns out it actually means a little bit something else, in a little bit of a manner.
I mean, can you imagine if there was a location called a brother location? Like, geez, might as well have a mother location and a father location, right?
Exactly, bro. Like, there's never been a day where I normally am not one to question that person. Like, normally I don't question people or whatever, but like nowadays I kind of just gotten over it. Kind of just like whatever. Just, Sugar Bell, you are a piece of shit. I hope you know that.
Let's see. Why don't we talk about the movie theories that we were just talking about? And I do apologize in advance, guys, if some FNaF theories do come back, because I am remembering some from last year's stream. So like, I mean, I would love to talk about them again, like whichever ones we'll talk about. So we were talking about Vanessa a little bit ago, like her parentage, like where she actually comes from, and her canon status, like from the games to the movie, right?
Yeah.
We all know that in Security Breach, she's an intern, and corporate just wanted to, like, I guess, test the waters with her, right?
That's from what I understand. But people have told me that that's not exactly always the point. Some people have pointed out that Vanessa actually got hired to investigate something bad that happened a while back, but it's not exactly 100% confirmed.
Maybe I did miss that part, but like I'm also thinking like with the game and the movie, right? Like she's been hired by corporate, right? Like if it was quote unquote corporate, that would mean like William, right? In the movie, we know that she's influenced and manipulated by William. And I'm still convinced by the fact that she lied about her parentage with William, because I feel like he's told her to say that to Michael at the end of the movie, right? Like okay, guys, here's our key word for the stream, and I want to challenge you guys. psychology, right? Like, especially for the new fans, right? Like, for the new fans, keep that word in mind, like psychology. Like, what is the psychology with the FNaF characters in general, right? So just keep that in mind, right?
No, you should totally go back into the ring, you dumb bitch.
So Tegan, like, what are your hot takes on Vanessa? Again, what we were just talking about a little bit ago.
The only thing that I could think of is the fact that it's not a matter of who she's manipulated by, who she's hired by. It's more of a matter of, do you accept that human being for who they are? Do you understand what they're here for? Do you all that? But my biggest thing with Vanessa is that during my playthrough of the game itself, don't fucking kill yourself, Remo.
The most out of context things you could say.
Yeah, I'm a little out of context, sorry. Dude, I'm starting to fucking flip with these sweaty nerds, dude. Anyways, no, but it's like nowadays, like, people just, they don't give a fuck.
About Vanessa,
Wow.
or?
Like, people stopped giving a fuck, like, once they found out that, like, oh, this person is this person and whatever, and oh my god, they're fucking horrible and whatever. Alright, well, I'm gonna fucking disband that lobby because that's horse shit. Anyways, no, but nowadays people are kind of just like, people may or may not care about Vanessa's lifestyle or how pretty she is. For all they care, Vanessa's fanny, end of discussion, fucking blah, blah, blah.
That is true. I mean, I'm hoping in the movies, like, they'll confirm that, because you and I, a little bit ago, we were talking about, again, it was either Scott or Jason that said one of the original cast is going to get killed off. Like, of course, you need to keep Michael for FNaF 3, and we'll see how they do with his character post 3. I mean, Abby, I could kind of see. Vanessa, I mean, I want the movies to explain remnants, right? Like, we just learned about remnants in recent years, so, like, Scott, like, he needs to, like, touch light on that, like, what it actually, like, means. Like, sure, like, William in the lore, he brings people back, but unfortunately in the worst possible way, and that is in the animatronics, right? Like, and he looks in their memory banks and tries to, like, mess with them a little bit, I guess, manipulating them too, right? Like, that's what I've gathered.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. And a lot of people have gotten mad with me on this one. Yes, William is just a misunderstood person, but you also have to understand how many kids he's taken away.
I also hope they explore, like, how Ennard got into his body, because that's how he really got corrupt.
That's how he ended up becoming the self-proclaimed douchebag that he is now.
Yep.
Like, people have just, I think people still see Michael as this, or William as this misunderstood father figure. Us true FNaF people can tell you right now, yes, he's misunderstood. But he's misunderstood in a good way.
I guess. You also gotta remember in the game lore, Michael is also a purple guy, but the kids believe like he looks like his father, William. Like they believe like Michael killed the kids. Like no, like Michael in that aspect, like he's more misunderstood than William because again he's mistaken as the purple guy, right?
He's taken for actual William instead of who he is, and that's what triggers this kind of like deadly apocalypse for Michael. And as much as I hate to say this, is no matter how badly you people want to change my mind on it, there will never be a moment where William will not be perceived as a perpetrator for anything that has happened throughout the game franchise.
You know, I just realized when I reminded you, like, in the lore, how Michael is also mistaken as the purple guy. That got me interested in a new theory, which I never thought before. It's relating to the movie. Like, what if the kids, the victims, they were so cold to Michael throughout because, like, sure, maybe they know where he comes from, but like, what if they mistaken him in the movie that he's also the purple guy? Like, oh man, that's kind of freaky when you think about it. Like, geez.
That's kind of a dark turn because we've seen Michael in just this shamble of a state because he can't figure out who killed his brother. But yet the photo kind of gives it away on who did it.
And I'm also trying to pay attention to this one detail too that Michael said to Vanessa. He said that their mom died a little while back. So what could that mean? Could have meant, I don't want to say a year because I guess that would be like recent, maybe 2 years, maybe 5 years ago. And let's just say Henry gave Abby custody to Michael, like because like even Michael said, like their dad couldn't handle their mom's death, so he had to like go away, right? So like, oh man.
Yeah, see, and like that's what a lot of people get mad at is because nowadays people are just like, oh my God, William is this, Michael's that. Oh my God, Michael's a piece of shit. He's not a piece of shit. His father just fucked up in such a bad way that it's almost hard to think about. Like even like when I go to bed at night, the first thing I think of is how desperate was William to lie to his kids and be like, yeah, I fucking killed your mother, you know, like.
Well, that's the thing. Like in the game lore, we don't know what happened to Mrs. Afton. Like, I really wish Scott can touch upon that in the movies now because, like, if you guys don't know, with the movie lore, Scott is trying to clean up the mess of the game lore. Like, as much as we love the games, we all have to admit, like, the lore in the games is so complicated. So, like, with the movies, like, he could perfectly tie into, like, this happened in this timeline or this happened. I mean, who knows if William did kill Mrs. Afton, right? Like, man, that's even more fricked up when you think about it, right?
It's kind of hard to not think about.
And again,
it's even more fun because if you think about it, Elizabeth is one of Mr. Afton's daughters. So you have to think really hard, like, okay, what truly happened here? Where the hell did any of this go? Because clearly there's a script scrambled picture of everything, and people are not making sense of it.
Yeah, I'm also wondering about.
Go ahead, sorry, I keep cutting you off.
It's okay. I'm also wondering like why Michael's father, again, we're just gonna use Henry for now. Like, what if Henry went away not only because he couldn't handle his wife's death, but what about he's trying to solve the mysteries, like why this company went down, like maybe he knows about William, like why did William do this? Like, did he purposely want to sabotage our business? Like, maybe again, like I hope the mystery dad in the movie was Henry, so he could give us all the answers we've been looking for.
You know, it's hard to really say because people have also speculated that Henry's been dead for years. I mean, Henry died like way after everybody else in the family. So now you raise the question: what truly happened? What went down? And what the hell possessed Mr. Atkins to commit such the acts that he committed?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what took place in the back of his mind that said, you know what, this is what I think? Like, you don't know exactly, like, what went on in the back of William's mind when he lost his kids and lost his life and all this. Like, you don't know. For all you know, Mr. Acting could have been so dumbfounded that it was kind of just like a, hey, like, fuck off and stop making fun of my kids type of deal, right?
I guess.
But you also have to understand that William was confused before this. William was out of control even before his kid perished. So it begs the question, what got into him before this mess went downhill?
I honestly have no clue, but I want to get back to the Henry theory you're just talking about. I think what people are trying to correlate with Henry's quote-unquote death, I think they're heavily focusing their reference from the Silver Eyes trilogy, which, by the way, good book trilogy, guys. If you haven't read the books, go ahead. They established in the Silver Eyes first book, by the way, besides it being a great trilogy, it's not canon to the lore. Like, in the Silver Eyes lore, Henry programmed an animatronic. So basically, he committed suicide. He programmed an animatronic to kill him, right? So he won't be, involved with what's going on. I'm pretty sure he knew what William was going on. And Charlie, well, she was just a little kid, but she died at a very, very young age, unfortunately, in the books. Like, man, she cannot escape death, whether it's in the main timeline or in the Silver Eyes trilogy, right? Like, man.
See, it actually kills me to even say this, but nowadays, like, people got, like, really upset when they heard how young Charlie had died.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of disgusting what took place because Charlie was killed in the back alley.
Oh yeah, like what they showed in FNaF 2. Yeah, that's canon. Yep.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to copy off the stuff, but I'm going off of what knowledge I know, and the knowledge I know is that no matter how angry Miss William was, I think we failed to realize how angry Henry was when William did what he did. Does that kind of put a little bit of mystery into it?
Again, if you're going off with the book lore, then maybe like that would make sense. But like in the actual like canon of things, Henry is still alive. Like if you guys pay attention in FNaF 6, Pizzeria Simulator, there's the speech. Like he gathers all the animatronics in a labyrinth. There's no escape, and he talks to Charlie. Charlie is actually present there as the puppet. We just don't see her though. The other 4 we could see clearly, but like Charlie is present.
Yeah.
And who knows if Henry built the Pizzaplex, right? Like maybe he still wants the business up and running still, right? Like just make it like family friendly how it used to be in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
I just hope in the movie lore that they'll explain the existence of Spring Bonnie and Spring Freddy, Fredbear, Golden Freddy, you know, like they're the same entity, right? Like they started out in the mid to late 70s, right? And then the place became hugely popular in the 80s because Fredbear's Family Diner was bought out. That's why we have like a Freddy Juniors, right? Like the toy animatronics, right? Like I'm happy with this movie. Besides them building the toy animatronics, of course, that they're building the Wizards and they are separate entities.
The Wizards have always been separate entities. Always have, always will. Nothing's changed about that. That actually makes me mad. Is people go like, "Oh, well, the Wizards and the toys are the same entities." No, they're not. Well, I will literally put Michael William Afton knife to your head and literally make you watch the entire thing.
Well, here's the thing. I was on the same boat with everybody when FNaF 2 was, well, kind of fresh. When I lately joined the franchise, I thought the FNaF 2 animatronics, right, like the Withers, I thought they were the FNaF 1 animatronics because they look similar. They kind of look the same. But, like, if you look closely on their torsos, especially, like, Freddy's face, like, there's a lot of differences, guys. So, yeah, I can understand the confusion, right?
See, here's been my biggest problem. Here. This is where most of my frustration comes in.
Here, I'll be right back, but just keep talking.
Go ahead. I don't know all of who's listening or who's watching, but I will say this right now that it frustrated me because there's a lot of pieces that we still don't have that Scott has possession of. And it's devastating because you want to solve this. Connor, shut up. I am on the phone. Don't care. I'm on the phone. I'm already mad enough that I might get my friend in trouble because he won't keep quiet. Anyways, it's disappointing because there's a lot of pieces that Scott remains in possession of.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Sorry, my brother wouldn't shut up for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. One eternity later, right?
One eternity of nonsensical, not important bullshit later.
Man, that pizza was so good, though. Like, man.
See, like, I had it to the point where, like, people have never, like, ever understood why I respect the games as well as I do. But the thing is that it's like I was mentioning Scott still owns a lot of the pieces to the puzzle that we need, and he's not gonna just give them to us. We have to earn those puzzle pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as I hate to say it, there's really no negotiating around this corner. That's why there's all these theories. That's why there's still pieces to the movie and the puzzle missing.
It pains me to find out about this. Like, Daco interviewed Scott back in August, right? Like for the 10-year anniversary. Scott's definitive answer on the box is that, again, it's been like 3 months since that, right? I think he said there's absolutely nothing in there. But again, I feel like he's trolling with us. Like, even MatPat said, like, the contents of the box over the years has changed. So maybe that is still true, and Scott is not giving us a definitive answer yet. Like, maybe it's just something we're not ready for yet. Let's say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but like, can you imagine with the 20th anniversary of FNaF 10 years later? Like, imagine if he gave us a more definitive and clear answer about the box, because we will not rest until we actually know what's in the damn box.
You know, it's actually kind of sad for me to say this. But, like, I have, like, a really painful idea of what's really behind that box. And as much as I hate to say it, I have to agree with Scott. We're not ready for this. Because if we see this, who knows what the hell we're going to think.
I think Scott right now is working on FNaF Origins. So, like, I wonder if the box originally, like, he had, like, the origins of Fredbear's Family Diner. Just think about it, guys. So just think about it really carefully, right? But, like, now that I think he has confirmed that he's working on FNaF Origins. It might not be called that, but, like, at least with that game, we will get definitive answers. Like, what, just like what Markiplier said, what happened in the original restaurant?
This is what actually makes us as FNaF fans question what secrets Scott is truly keeping from us. Like even myself, even as a hardcore horror FNaF person, so I've never in my life have had an instance where I questioned a man's intelligence. Second Scott started growing up, every single thing within my own motto told me it's time to start dropping questions.
Yeah.
Like, okay, hear me out on this, okay? This is going back between the time differences between Security Breach and
Go on.
what's it called?
Idea, right? Okay, was Security Breach in FNaF 6 possibly? Is that what you're going towards?
Basically, what I'm saying is that a few weeks ago, I attempted to play Cyber.
That could have been perfect timing.
Whatever. Anyway, people have actually gotten, like, nobody understands, like people got disappointed once I said, you know, it's actually, as much as I hate to say it, like, even people like even people like Mario Kart or not Mario Kart, but people like Michael or some other devoted problem to society. Regardless of who it is, we have to understand that it's not there's nothing to change except for the fact that Scott Dead Center has not given us an answer for that box.
Right.
And as much as I hate to say it, he's probably not going to give us an answer until he knows we're 100% ready.
And I'm pretty sure, like, when he completes the actual timeline, because, guys, FNaF 4, it is the closest thing ever that we're gonna know about the origins of Freddy's. But like I said, I think Scott did say he is gonna make a FNaF Origins game finally. So like, it better be worth the wait and the hype, and hopefully this will be something we'll talk about for years to come. You know, like, because we can't. Like, we need to have all of our questions answered, and this will bug us for a long time if Scott doesn't give us an answer, like what happened in the original restaurant. Why did those animatronics, like, why were they corrupted, right? Like, yeah. And I think as far as I'm concerned, we now have 3 bites confirmed in the canon. Bite of 83, Bite of 87, and the Bite of 2000.
Yeah. You know, people have asked, you know, how truly deep my connection is with this game. You know, I'm going to be fair. I don't have a single connection to this game. The only reason I feel connected to this game is because there's undiagnosed trauma that I can relate with to this game. Now, the thing is that, let's face it, William ended up getting corrupt God knows how long before he started killing kids left and right. But think about it like this. What happens when you put a whole restaurant of kids in one restaurant, face to face with the one thing that they fear?
Animatronics,
death.
Of course. Or death, too. Yeah, that was going to be my second option.
Keep in mind that this isn't just some random, you know, it's whatever, you know, this is how shit just works now. No, that's not how that goes.
When you think about it, when whoever bought Freddy's, like when the first restaurant closed, I'm thinking about a business perspective, and just bear with me, guys. Like, and if any of you guys are in business, you could correct me on this if I'm wrong. I feel like with the original owners, like William and Henry, like besides them being under investigation, don't you think that new business should have fired them? And of course, they would bring in new people on the spot, like to replace them, right? Like, because both original creators would be in question, right? William, no, he wasn't corrupted then. Like, I don't know. Again, maybe those two should have been fired when they were bought out, right? So, like, I mean, what are your honest opinions on this, Tegan? Like, what do you think? What should have, what could have happened when Freddy's was bought out. Tegan?
You know, it's disappointing that I have to say this, but there will never, I will never truly forgive William for what he did. Never.
Okay.
Melissa, on the other hand, that's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not because I'm playing favoritism. It's because, unlike William, Vanessa didn't fucking kill 40 kids and stuff them in the suits.
Maybe that's what she originally was tasked to do. Again, whichever lore we're talking about, like, oh man, can you imagine how more fricked up that would be? Like, I feel like there were moments in Security Breach or in the movie, like she could, maybe before she joined the police force, right? Like she could have told the cops about her dad. But then again, William, he has that power to control her, manipulate her, like whatever. Like, listen, if you tell the authorities about what I did, like you're done for. Like maybe that's why she joined the force, because that's kind of like leverage, I want to say, per se. And then William's like, okay, like you're here now, like this is good, like they won't suspect a thing, right?
Yeah. See, as much as I hate to say it, I think people fail to realize that Vanessa might have joined the force just to kind of secretly tell them what he did.
Yeah.
Which, if that's the case, then by fucking God, that's genius.
I mean, I would not be surprised if she, had secrets of her own that she's not telling William. Like, sure, I'm joining the force, but I'm gonna be like kind of like an inside person. Like, I'm gonna secretly tell the force like what you have done, William. Right? Like that type of thing.
Yeah. See, and like, I can't even explain it in like one word. Like the closest I can cut it to is Vanessa basically silently and unknowingly betrayed William.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright, we're going to talk for a while because I'm going to use that.
Oh, okay. Oh, are you not there right now? Okay, it looks like he's in the bathroom now. I guess I have to take over too, right? Yeah, there's a lot of specific questions being brought to the table, but like I said earlier in the stream, guys, our keyword on today's stream is psychology, right? Like again, like I feel like the movie helps a lot with the psychology. As much as Scott was trying to like put all the puzzle pieces together in the games, like I could see what he's doing, but again, we all have to admit, like again, like the game lore is messed up. Even he knows that. Like with the movies, like it's gonna help out a lot. So like the psychology of Vanessa Shelley, like again, I feel like again Scott was doing that on purpose. Like let's see what kind of other last names I'll use, like troll with people. Like Shelley might as well be Vanessa's last name. Like she's not an Afton, right? And I don't know if I covered this on the channel at all, especially with Tegan, but like some people have come to suspect, like even with Security Breach, what if Vanessa is actually an animatronic? Like that would explain her behavior in the movie, right? Like maybe the reason why she's in a coma state is because Maybe William. Again, this is just a theory. Don't take this seriously. I'm taking this with a grain of salt. What if he knew like the spot to stab Vanessa, like to mess with her programming a bit, where she wouldn't wake up? And again, like Blumhouse said, one of the original cast members in number 2 is gonna die. So like, it could be Vanessa, guys. But then again, like they could bring her back. Like again, Vanny plays a bigger importance to the lore. Like security breach in media, it could either go two ways. Like it could be turned into a film. That means they have to expand the budget, like depending on future box office numbers, because the box office numbers for the first one was so good. Or 2, they could turn it into a TV series. Like I know Scott, he wants to turn the Fazbear Fright series into a TV series. Like that is perfect. Like why wouldn't you turn the book series into a TV series? Like, and can you imagine the Silver Eyes? I feel like, again, I can kind of see the Silver Eyes trilogy being turned into either like a movie series, again, like a movie trilogy, or a TV series. Well, again, in the first interview with Scott, like Daco, the first time he interviewed Scott, right? Scott did say one of the scripts that he was writing through the years was the first trilogy was going to be the Silver Eyes trilogy. And then he finally came to a conclusion, like, yeah, everyone wants to see like the first 3 games, right? Like, absolutely. But like, I feel like Scott could still have an opportunity to put the Silver Eyes trilogy on film again, however he wants. But like, whatever he wants to do with it, like put it in a movie or TV, saying like, I'm all up for it, right? I feel like with all of us in the FNaF community, I feel like all of us are like up for it. Like we would accept it either way, right? Like, of course, it wouldn't be like a mini series or like a limited series, because a limited series would imply like it's just only one season, like that's it. Like, yeah, that's just stupid. Wow, I'm getting a lot of notifications on my phone here. Let me just check this out. What? Okay. What else? And Tales from the Pizzaplex, like I could definitely see those books being turned into a TV series too, like one step at a time. Because Scott, I don't know, in this last interview, again, it's been since August, like I thought he did say he wanted to do like spin-offs like for the franchise, right? Like put them on film, right? Like focus on the original trilogy of FNaF and then go on to the next, right? And of course,
I sent another meme in the chat.
Oh, you kind of startled me there. Yeah, and I feel like after the original trilogy of the FNaF movies, like start off with the sequels, right? Like 4, 5, and 6. Even though like the games are like prequels or sequels, but like, hey, I think it's still safe to say like you could call the next 3 films a sequel trilogy. It wouldn't make sense to call it a prequel trilogy, because that would imply like let's say like the next 3 films would all of them have to be prequels, right? Like we all know 4 and 5 are prequels. 6 is after 3, so or maybe he could call it an anthology trilogy. I don't know. The man's a creative genius, right?
Yes. Also, if you take a look on your messages, I did send you a funny meme.
Let's take a look.
Would be the very last one at the bottom.
How was your trip to the bathroom, my good sir?
Oh, it felt great. I had the best shit taking I've ever had in a long time.
There you go. Oh yeah, the bottom one I'm seeing. I've seen that. That is pretty funny. Oh.
The last one, he's just like, I've shit my pants. I'm cross-eyed now.
Can I click on this? Wait. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. That's Glamour Freddy. It's saying, hello, chat.
Rockstar Freddy, get it right.
Well, isn't it called Glamour Freddy?
Oh, no, you're right, Glamrock. I was completely thinking of a different game. I'm sorry.
I think in FNaF 6, he's called Rockstar Freddy.
It's fucking frosting up my windows.
Oh, man, I hope it keeps snowing, honestly, because I really want to snowboard so bad. Can you imagine me doing a snowboard vlog? I can try to do that.
Take a look at the first one I sent you.
Oh, yeah, good old hottie Vanny, right?
Nah, bro. Hey, any day I get to sit down with a hot guard like her and just have a sip of wine, whatever, go.
I mean,
you don't gotta tell me what to do.
I was gonna say, what do you say to a hot security guard like her? Like, I don't care what you do to me, baby girl. Take me to your office and let's get funky. I don't know, guys. You guys can come up with your best pickup lines for Vanny, like both in game and movie. Like, of course, I like them all. Like whatever pickup lines you come up with, like. Jeez,
just surprise us. Just surprise us with one, and we will pick a winner during the spring.
Seriously though, like Vanessa's actor, like for the movie, she is smoking. Like Tegan, have you seen like pictures of her like behind the scenes or whatever, like and all that?
I haven't, and don't spoil it, because if you spoil it, I will literally fetus you in the head.
Let me just say, like, she's in a lot of dresses. Like, man, like, damn.
Damn.
Anyways, guys. Tegan, do you have any other FNaF theories that you want to talk about before we get to like the really good juicy stuff that I like doing on here?
You mean the juicy shit nobody normally cares for?
Like the 18 plus stuff that I like talking about.
Oh, half of me almost said, so porno magazines got it.
No, guys, no, I would never do that. Jeez.
No. You two hear me out. I would never talk about that. I'm just being stupid.
But seriously though, do you have any other FNaF theories that you would like to cover on here?
No, not exactly.
I guess I ran out of FNaF theories to say. I mean, like before we did the live stream, guys, like I was telling Tegan, like, man, you and we had a lot of good hot takes. Like, even if they were controversial, it's still fun to talk about them and want to hear other people's opinions about the franchise as a whole, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like you desperately like want to give people like your hot take, and like nowadays, like people ask me like, what do I do with myself? Like, what do I do now that there's no more games being made? I just sit here and I question my life on why I stayed up for 72 hours playing through the whole fucking series again.
And then you're like to people, if only you know, people, if you were really into the franchise, if only you knew what Scott's got planned.
If only you people realized how desperately Scott would drive you into fucking insanity.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff planned, guys. He's coming out with another AR game for sure. No, not AR, VR. Sorry, it's Help Wanted 2.
Bruh, he already dropped Help Wanted 2 from what I heard.
Oh really? Maybe I haven't been paying too much attention, but I'm just gonna say it's one of the good things that came out, right?
Honestly, you were really behind schedule with that one.
I mean, I wish I was into like VR more. Like, I know that equipment is like expensive,
Yeah.
All right, so now that we got our FNaF theories out of the way, let me just give me a second here, guys. Probably notice I have another shirt underneath this one, so.
Uh-oh, that's not good. People are driving like dumbasses now.
Oh, yeah. I got the very best of the best on.
Oh, yeah, people are driving slow now. Oh, buddy. Oh, no.
Are you
No.
Are you watching Tegan on your TV?
No. I'm not even watching it right now, dude. I'm actually more concerned on what people are doing under the street living right now.
I'm gonna say I am wearing something of Balin Levine, and you should know what it is.
Wow, that explains it.
Yep. Now we're going to go into the 18 plus portion of this. So parents, I advise you, if you have any kids, make sure they're not watching this, right? Because this is my favorite part of the stream where we get to like roast the world, right? Like being real, you know?
Oh, what the fuck? It's supposed to end around 8:15. What the tits?
What, the snow?
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh wow, yeah, sure. Let's just randomly fucking have a grand old time until 8:15.
All right, guys. So earlier in the stream, I did write down a couple of things on this sticky note here that I want to talk about because I didn't really want to forget them because I feel like they're important to talk about. And of course, Tegan, if you have any other like rants you want to talk about, then go ahead. But like, I'm going to start with the first one here, right? Okay. So the funniest thing I found out this summer, right? Because congratulations to Deadpool and Wolverine passing 1 billion in the box office, right? Like, I don't know if Marvel said it's still in the theaters right now because it's that successful. What I've been hearing on YouTube, and I didn't research much as this, but I was having a jolly good old laugh, right? Like, apparently Christians, right? Christians, they were going into this movie and leaving. Like, first of all, you're a Christian, right? Like, don't worry, Tegan. I'm talking about the ones that are mature weenies because they're not allowed to have fun, apparently. So I'm calling them out. You're a Christian, right? And you go watch a Deadpool movie. What the hell are you people thinking? Like, you restrict yourselves like from having any fun at all, right? And you're saying like, oh, like Deadpool is making fun of the Bible and stuff. Like, okay, for any Christian parents out there who are somehow watching this, let me tell you. Come here. Come step into my office, please. Deadpool has been like this since the 90s, okay? And he's not making fun of Christianity, right? Like, there's a scene where, like, you know, he's trying to find a Wolverine variant, right? And there's a Wolverine variant on an X cross, right? It's straight out of the comic book cover, right? So like no, there's just, like, the movie is just honoring the comics, right? And you know, again, Deadpool he's supposed to be a meme, right? Like, the Deadpool creator himself, he said he's supposed to be like another version of Spider-Man, but kind of like a fricked up version, right? So like, don't take anything seriously. That's the problem I have with these Christians in general, right? Like, they take everything so literally and so seriously, and they have to like lecture people on stuff. Like, listen, it's called having fun, right? It's called taking a joke, right? And you're not supposed to take it seriously, right? Like, Deadpool throughout the whole movie,
taking it and shoving it straight up your candy ass.
Deadpool jokingly throughout the whole movie was saying repeatedly, "I am the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus." Like, come on, that is funny, okay? Like, come on, like, even. Oh, see, this is why I left Christianity. Like, I should have left it a long time ago, like, when I had the chance, because, like, man, like, because even as a little kid, I wanted to watch, like, you know, adult stuff, right? Like, nothing too graphic, but just, like, whatever my dad was watching, right? But, like, yeah, just, like, to any Christian parents out there, what in the hell were you thinking about going to see this movie? Like, and then you're saying, oh, boycott Marvel. Like, no, like I said, Deadpool has been that way since the 90s. Grow the frick up, please.
Deadpool's been doing this longer than you. Sorry, controversial wording coming.
We do not go that far, okay? Like,
oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I was supposed to give a fuck about people's feelings.
Just remember, guys, on the channel, we love Jews, okay? And Tegan
love everybody.
Tegan was just being sarcastic, all right? Like, I'm talking about like the really hardcore.
I was being a sarcastic fuck.
I'm talking about the real hardcore, like full-time Christians who are not allowed to have fun. Like they lecture you hours upon hours. Like, oh, God says you're not allowed to have fun. Like, frick you, okay? Frick you, people. Come on. Blue John, welcome to the stream.
Penis.
I mean, Tegan, do you have any like final comments on this before I talk about my next topic here?
Other than the fact of, I'm sorry to anybody who is of what I mentioned, I was completely being a dick. I apologize.
Yeah, we're not anti-Semites, guys. Okay, never have and never will be. We love Jews. Okay.
I never have, never will be. Even though I talk like it, I never have, never will.
Just remember, Tegan, like these hardcore Christians, yes, they are mature weenies and they are bastards, right? Like they don't know how to have fun because
they're small wieners is what they are. They're small wieners.
Because they restrict themselves to anything like, oh, you have fun?
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, you have fun? How dare you? You're gonna be punished. You're gonna go to hell. Like, frick off, please. Frick off.
I actually had a Christian, a pure hardcore Christian, tell me that, and I said, maybe you're the one going to hell, and you just don't know it yet.
Yep.
Yeah, the look I got was definitely one I wasn't expecting. I was expecting them to be like, oh, what the hell did you just say to me? Oh, that's it, and blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. And instead I got the look of, damn, he's actually got a point. Checkmate, bitch.
All right. So the second topic I want to talk about, and this is very important to me, and what you guys have witnessed as of late, like on the live streams. I'm just gonna say this. I know there's two people involved, and we all know who's the obvious, who's been trying to call my ass out, but he has failed. I feel like, okay, this is kind of like my final conclusion. It's not a definitive one, but I'm just gonna say this, and I need a definitive answer from the two people who are obviously watching this right now on my content. If you want to make quote unquote amends, then why didn't you say something? I'm not talking about you, Blue John. No, I'm just talking about two people that I had to put up with their stupid asses for 2 years, and that, like, even Tegan knows who I'm talking about. I don't even have to say their names.
Penis, a wienerus, and his stupid brother. I've got a small penis. 420.
Not Waximus or whatever the hell he is. Like, no, he's not involved. But like, you know who I'm talking about. Like, I've told you about these two like a lot, like in the last 2 years, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Mr. Small Penis and his wife. Got
it. You know what? I'll take it. So.
Hey, it's not my fault. I'm just saying, a kid at the age of 14 has a small dick. What the fuck's wrong with that?
So here's the thing. If you two are trying to quote unquote make amends with me, why haven't you said anything? Or why are you still lashing out and like making a cringe compilation of me? Like, that's not the way to do it. Like, listen, I wanted to make amends with one out of the two of the people for 2 years, but I just accepted the fact, like, you know what? I'm done. Okay. Like if you really want to be friends with me again that bad, you need to come clean and like, you know who you are. Okay.
I'm going to be a small penis and be a keyboard warrior. That's not how you come clean. I'm sorry to say it, but for somebody who's at the age of 24 and would probably have no hesitation drop kicking you from here to the freaking moon, I would know.
I thought you were talking about me, but then I realized you're 24 too. So like, hey, Team 24.
Team 24 for
life. like take that, Team 10.
Yeah, take that, Team 14, the team that nobody fucking liked. Baz.
Blue John, I'm gonna ask you this. You need to come clean. Are you suggesting that you're him? Because it wouldn't be a surprise to me. It would not be a surprise. Seriously, nothing surprises me anymore with this kid, okay? Nothing surprises me anymore. He could take on however many internet identities as he wants to. Like, no, just come clean, dude, okay? Like,
As long as you're honest with us, we'll be honest with you.
I'm basically
You lie to us, we'll scratch your back.
I'm basically 10 steps ahead of you, buddy. Like, I'm that good, okay?
We're not stupid. We're not blind. We weren't born yesterday. We are just come clean, and you will walk away with probably no bruises, depending if my mood shifts.
And notice, guys, how Tegan said we're not stupid in a non-condescending way. I had to put up with these two people 2 years ago where they can every time they could say, "I'm not stupid." Like they say like condescending, like. Listen, every time you say that, you keep sounding more and more stupid, right? Like, because like you're condescending. You're condescending. And the way that Tegan displayed it, like he displayed it with common sense and non like brag rights. So like that's a perfect example of how to say it, right?
Basically, I'm saying you're a certified jackass if you lie. I'll let kiddies figure what that word means out at home.
Okay, guys, I'm going to say this not just for the stream, but I know this is going to catch you off guard too, Tegan, but just bear with me. I am not kidding when I say this, right? So just bear with me, everybody, and Tegan.
Uh-huh.
Okay. For one out of two of the people who essentially want to make amends, which I highly doubt it, here's my deal, okay? I'm not hesitant. It's just like, I'm trying like not to laugh when I say this because I'm dead ass, okay? So like just
then maybe straight face it when you say it. I know it's hard for you to do that, but I really need you to like hardcore straight face it. Like you gotta say it like you have absolutely no joy inside your soul.
Like, listen here, motherfucker. Okay, like Markiplier, like, there is no happiness. There's no waiting outside the darkness. Okay, let me try something less depressing. Hi, guys. My name is Markiplier. Ready to not laugh? Me too, because my life is a vacuum of despair. Okay.
Okay, what's that again?
So the point of this video is not to be sad.
Wow.
It's to not. Okay. Okay. Seriousness. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna get this out of the way. For that one person, if you want to make amends, you have to date me again. Okay. You have to date me again, and you need to come clean. You need to tell the truth, be honest, admit that you're wrong these last 2 years, and I was right. I was right about everything, about the allegations. That's pretty simple, you know? I'm not gonna change my ways, you know? I stand for what I believe for.
You wanna know something really fucked?
What?
As I was listening to you and how you were saying, oh, you should date me again, and you know, blah blah blah. My friend, even though my brain cells are completely shot by the fact of the horse shit I just heard.
I mean, I wish I was making this up, but I'm not.
I need you to understand something, okay? This took me years to accept. Like, years.
Go ahead.
No fucking bitch that breaks up with you is gonna come back to you. It's common fucking knowledge. It's not gonna happen. And then you have to sit there and let them realize that they fucked up.
I mean, obviously,
forcing them to admit it is not going to break the barrier.
Obviously, I'm not obsessing over this person, but like, I'm just waiting for the day. You know, I'm waiting for the. It's just too damn predictable. Like, again, what happened 2 years ago, it was just predictable every damn time. Like, you want to make amends with me? Date me again, okay?
Basically, he's saying if you're sorry, show it.
Oh my gosh, there's a person on here. is called Blu-ray 3, and he says, "Why does Tegan talk so much crap?" Because he's spitting straight ass facts, bro.
Because unlike you, I have a bigger dick.
Like, seriously though, Tegan, you should just turn on the stream, mute it, and just look at the comments, right? Like, so Blue.
Yeah, fuck everybody in their comments.
So Blue John, I haven't heard anything from you in a while since you compare me to my brother and my other YouTube friends. Like, why the change of heart, huh? Like, why did you all of a sudden want to be, I guess, friends with me again? Like, you were a fan of mine before. Like, come on, Blu-ray John. Like, or like, it's just Blue John, really, Blue John, right? Like, at this point, everybody must be called Blu-ray, the Blu-ray community, right?
Jesus Christ.
It's just. Why come at my, I guess, say defense, huh?
Why defend him if later down the road you're gonna stab him in the ass again?
Exactly. Like, Tegan, I don't know if you've heard of Blue John, but like, he made shorts mostly. Like, he compared me to my brother and other YouTubers. Like, like those comparisons like you see on YouTube Shorts, like strength, ability, whatever, and final verdict. Like, yeah, Blue John, the menace is a joke. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. No. See, and like, the truth is the reason I talk so much shit is because personally, I don't give a fuck what you think.
Exactly. Like, we missed the part where that's our problem, people.
I stopped giving a fuck about what people think about me, say about me, do about me 10 years ago. In fact, it's actually pretty close to coming up on 11 years, actually.
Man, that was a good record, man. Seriously, I wish I had the confidence to do that. And unfortunately, in high school, unfortunately, you do care about the trends and what people are talking about, like, especially when they talk about you. Like, man, I was that kid for 4 years in high school. Like, I just care what everybody thought, But of course, after high school, you don't give a damn anymore.
Dude, like the moment, the second I entered, like 5th grade, I immediately stopped giving a fuck about what the world thought about me. Like, somebody would walk up to me and be like, "You're a midget," or "Your penis is small." Congratulations, you want a fucking platinum medal for your compliment?
Yeah.
And it kept going that way for the next. It kept going up that way up until the current moment. So, it's whatever. Nothing you can say, do, or even compare me to does not hurt me anymore. You could compare me to a fucking rip-off wannabe YouTuber such as yourself, and I'd be like, yep, and I'm fucking damn proud of it.
Mm-hmm. Accept yourself, basically. Yep. I've accepted myself in recent years, thanks to Balin Levine, Lopez, everyone who's on their team. Yeah.
I respect who I am. I give a fuck who I am. You don't want to care? Don't fucking talk to me. Don't say my name. Don't mention me. Keep my fucking name out your fucking mouth, and everybody goes home happy, and nobody dies.
Just like what Deadpool said to the TVA, "Get my country's name out your freaking mouth." You got blood all over my sword. So Tegan, Blu-ray 3 has a serious question for you. Get ready. This is the big one, okay? Are you ready? Ready for this?
Hit me with that.
He says, "What happened to your teeth?" I think you could answer this one, like, easy.
So, what actually happened to my teeth is, me not taking care of myself properly. I had too much soda, and I kind of killed my front 4 nerves doing so, and so I had to get them surgically removed.
I mean, I guess I have a question that's related to that, Tegan. I mean, is there any point in the future where you're probably going to get replacement teeth then?
As long as my fucking insurance stops being a hellhole, yeah.
Because confirm this to me, Tegan, and people in the comments. Doesn't it take like $1,000 for one replacement tooth? And there wouldn't, I know. And trust me,
Here's the thing.
my dad would.
They're not giving me like real teeth. They're giving me like a fucking partial from how many teeth are missing, bro.
Right, that's why I said like they give out wooden teeth. Yeah, like again from what my dad has told me growing up.
Yeah, it's kind of like an implant. It's just a wooden set of teeth, but you know.
But I know it's out of pocket unless if you have. Don't you have good insurance so like they can cover that? Or
I lost my partial twice when I wanted to get it replaced again. $1,500 out of pocket.
How many replacement teeth would you need then, Tegan? I sometimes I will like try to like concentrate like how many is he missing? Like just tell us what would happen, right?
Yeah. Honestly, as far as how many were taken out, it was 4. So basically they would just need an implant or they need me to use my front 4 to bite down that way.
Mm-hmm.
So everything from up here, so everything that where all the stuff is removed is where they'll have the teeth replaced.
So basically $4,000 of replacement teeth.
No, it's not even 4,000. Just to replace the entire thing altogether is $1,500 out of pocket.
I think it's safe to say that's cheap. To be honest,
that is not cheap when you do not have when you're not making that kind of money.
Boss, what are you saying? I'm trying to read his comment here, Tegan. He's saying, isn't Tegan St. John like 34 years old? What? What kind of a question is that?
Repeat that?
He said, and I quote, "Isn't Tegan St. John like 34 years old?" Like, I think I just lost brain cells after reading that like twice.
I've officially got no more brain cells. In fact, I'm so out of brain cells that my brain cell count is in the negative.
Like, boss, are you genuinely curious or thinking like Tegan is 34? He's 24. We're both the same age, bro. So I don't know where you're getting the idea. Like, and what St. John? What are you talking about? Like St. John University? Like, what?
I don't know what crack boss is on, but I fucking want some.
And Blue John is asking, what's your job? And as far as I'm aware, you're not working right now, right, Tiggs?
I'm not fucking working. This economy can go fuck itself.
Buddy, what's up? I haven't heard from you in a long time. Like, how you been? Like, how long has it been since like last year?
Who the fuck are you talking to?
There's literally like an old fan named Buddy, and he's asking me like, what's up? So like, yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I miscalculated. My apologies.
Like I said, Teagues, just look at the comments and like you'd be surprised how.
Dude, the only way I'm gonna view the fucking comments is if I bail the fuck out of this stupid call. I'm not gonna fucking do that shit.
Well, you said your TV, right?
Fuck my TV.
Because you can access to the comments on there, you just can't type on the TV, though, right?
I'm literally going to backhand you.
On top beat you first. Okay. To answer your question, Blu-ray 3. I have not played Black Ops 4 yet. I own the original trilogy. I should be playing all the games. I know I own World War II. There's probably a couple others that I own. Wait. Okay. Tegan, you're really in for a treat with this one. Let's see. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. Right. Well, that's covered, but I'm gonna do. Just wait till you read this comment. Let's see. This one right here. Start with I. Like, what the Exactly. Like when I read that, just like, I beg to frickin' differ. And thanks, Blu-ray 3. I don't know how long you've been watching me, but like, thanks. Here, I'll show you again, Tegan, like the very bottom one there. There you go.
Hoggers, good shit.
Again, thank you. I appreciate that for sure.
Finally, a nice comic for a change rather than people with sticks up their ass.
I mean, the comments have been pretty interesting tonight. Like, man, I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'll bench your 400-pound mother.
Damn.
That's a fucking promise.
Damn. Damn, boy. No, wait. Damn, son. Where'd you get that from? Your mother. Is your refrigerator running? Well, looks like you better go and catch it.
By the way, you say I don't lift? All right, here's a challenge for you. Nah, you don't even know what I look like. Your dick is probably smaller than your grandma's glitterist, but you know what? It's okay.
I thought you were just gonna say glitter. Like, glitter? What does glitter got to do with this? That's made out of glass. Like, and then when I heard what, never mind. I'm just not gonna repeat it. You know. Wait. What? You got a BBC? What?
Congratulations! You just became officially the most racist person on the planet.
I'm confused. Like BBC, what do you mean by that? Blu-ray 3? Like BBC can mean other things.
David.
What?
BBC is big black cock.
Freaking hell! I was gonna say, like, is this something you want to tell me like off camera, and then we could come back into the room? Like,
nope. Because clearly this brainless dumb fuck has got the brain cell of a fucking 5-year-old. Kind of saddens me. Congratulations. You can be black all the fuck you want. Keep me the fuck out of it, you racist fuck.
He's not being racist. Like, guys, let's not push the boundaries here, okay? Yeah.
I'm trying to be nice and respectful, and this Blu-ray 3's got a fucking Pinocchio stick up his ass. I don't want to hear it.
How did we get to this point?
Somebody decided to start running their fucking pothole. Congratulations. I fail to see where the fuck that's my problem.
Congratulations, you win. What do I win? A glass of water? I'm thirsty. Too bad. Oh boy.
To be fair, I probably wouldn't put it past you. I haven't been in a fight since middle school, so technically you're not wrong. I'll give you credit for that, just because that is true.
Honestly,
I'm sorry that I stepped across a boundary that I shouldn't have.
Can we just say this is good trash talking? Like, man, this is something I've been looking forward to. As long as everybody's being nice.
18 plus shit's about, bro. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, Blu-ray is probably right. You're very welcome. The least I could do is at least admit it. Because to be fair, it's not like... How do I say this? It's like I said, I haven't been in a fight since middle school. So there's no telling exactly how well I do, to be honest.
3, can we just refer to you as B3? I feel like that'll sound a lot cooler, you know?
No, hold on. Let's do it Blu-ray Beat 3.
Let's see.
Or Blue Beat Ray 3.
Yeah,
wait, I didn't actually see all that. What did that say?
Like, Glass is pretty good, but like Unbreakable is just, I feel like you can't really beat that film, you know? There's 2 new ones here, so yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, we've now established an epically badass name for Blu-ray 3.
The B3, right?
Well, correction. You established that name. I just started throwing shit out because my brain stopped working.
Guys, Deadpool Prime here.
Hey guys, Vsauce Michael here. Where are your brain cells?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here, and today's video, this one's actually got a lot of quite good topics in here. That man is a joke, I swear to God, and Vsauce.
Oh my fuck, dude.
Okay. Let me see.
Exactly. Here's the thing, Blu-ray 3. As much as what the fuck touched me? As much as I hate to say it, underneath all this male fucking bravado that I got, the truth is I'm just a weak ass shithead. I really am.
Boss, I really like the way how you spell coming. I know that was unintentional, but that is too funny, man.
Dude, that was fucking genius. Give that man a round of applause. What the fuck?
I don't know. Tegan, do you have any other I guess roasting topics we could talk about since I covered my first two? Like, is there something you want to get off your chest or something you want to repeat, like what we said a couple live streams back or whatever?
I actually have a question for everybody here. And I want you to be honest with me. Don't lie out your ass.
Because why would you?
Right. How many of you have gone to either a fast food place or like a restaurant with your family, and you've always got that one family that has a kid that won't shut the fuck up?
Oh man! All right, you heard him here, guys.
Just be honest with me. If it's never happened to you, it's never happened to you. But I just figured to throw that question out of the fucking playbook.
Yeah, Blue John says them kids are not. Oh man, I agree. Everywhere I go with my family, like no doubt, restaurant, public place, like there's always gonna be that one annoying kid, right? Like, shut the hell up, kid! You're in public. Have your parents taught you nothing?
I had a kid in a BK restaurant throw a pissy fit because he wasn't getting what he wanted. What do you need? Fucking whoop-de-doo. You know, I have to be honest with you. Okay. Never again will I ever go to a fast food restaurant and not look around and try desperately not to tell a kid's parents to control their goddamn kid in my entire life. Ever the fuck again.
Wait a second. Boss, what do you mean by that? What?
No, the only thing that's annoying is seeing somebody who has the same word as their username on YouTube twice.
I mean, you heard him here, boss. Might as well be double bossed up.
Boss less is more like it, but you know, it's whatever.
Blue John, what? No, he's been like the backbone of the channel here. Like, come on, buddy.
You know, that's cool. You guys can just fuck off. I was trying to be nice about it, but if you guys want to be holes about it, all right.
I do want to bring this topic back from what you mentioned a couple of streams ago, Tegan. I hope that's okay.
Well, if they're gonna sit here and fucking rip on me, then fuck them. They don't fucking get to hear anything.
I feel like this is important for this stream because unfortunately I had to delete the first one that we did a couple weeks back. Getting back onto the topic of exotic feminists, right, guys? Yeah, there's these
Exotic fuck boys that nobody cares for.
there's these chicks, right? These hot chicks, right? Like they want to expose their body, right? But then as soon as like one person in general looks at them, like if it wasn't like if even if it wasn't the wrong way, like they would still get offended. Like, listen, ladies, listen to me, okay? We said this before, we'll say it again. Like, you've chosen to do that, right? You've chosen to go out to the outside world in public to do that, and you know I have no problem with it. I haven't had any problems with it for years. But like, once you get offended, like basically, you're doing it to be attractive. Like you want boys to chase after you. But oh man, as soon as like a guy asks you out or flirts with you, like go away. Like I'm offended. Like I'm feminist. Like frick you. Okay, come on. Don't pull that crap on us, ladies. Nope. I mean, Tegan, what are your thoughts? I mean, like you said, like you brought it up like a couple of live streams ago. You know, like I liked your topic on it, like whatever.
I don't know if they deserve to hear what I have to say. If they're gonna sit here and just run their mouth 24/7.
Well, Blue John has an interesting question, but I'll get back to that. So just Tegan, we're all prepared for what's going to come out of your mouth.
Oh no! It's not what's gonna come out of my mouth. It's do they even deserve to hear what I have to say?
Just as long as it doesn't push the boundaries like last time.
He's already kind of pushing some boundaries.
No, I mean like not with Blue John's comment. I mean like what I brought up again, like what you brought up a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
So what's your verdict?
Honestly, long story short, you don't want a guy staring at you in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable. Maybe dress more appropriately. Don't dress like a full-on. Can't even use that word either because it's a pretty bad descriptive word.
And don't get me wrong, guys. I do like a bit of class, like in women. Like, don't think I'm just like all for like the hotness or whatever. Like, no, I like a bit of a class in a woman. But like, if you were born like being sexy and all that, then good. Like, ladies, I guess this is just advice for everyone in general. Like, if I want to attract.
No sympathy lost there. This was the trait you were given. You're gonna get looked at. Sorry.
Like, let's say I want attractiveness from girls, right? I just wear a button-up shirt, but like I leave. Let's say I leave like 3 or 4 button, and then other couple like just like expose my chest, right? And then I would want the girls to look at me and compliment me, and like maybe they like touch my arm here and there, like, hey, like that's what I want, right? I'm not gonna complain about like, oh, you girls are looking at me or talking or flirting at me. Like, no, go away. Like, no, I will commit to it, right? Like, I'm gonna look sexy as hell today. You get me? Tegan, you're pretty quiet.
Yeah, because I'm sitting. They want to sit here and have Pinocchio's dick up their ass, so I don't feel like they deserve to hear what I have to say anymore. I feel like they can just go fuck themselves and do whatever the hell they were doing before they got here.
Guys, we don't want to repeat what happened last weekend, okay? Like, just be nice to Tegan, okay? Like, come on. We were good with the trash talks and all that, but like, guys, you can't. Tegan is not annoying, okay? Unless you've been around this man for a long time, like, honestly, you don't get a say, okay? You don't know what's going on behind the scenes, all right?
You don't really get the final verdict in what I am or who I am.
So, guys, let's just be nice, okay? We can continue the trash talking, right? But like, let's not push the boundaries, okay?
Basically, point is, point is, unless you get to know me, get to even understand me, you'll always be a bottom to me. You will never in your goddamn life be one step above me.
Like,
until you get to know me.
Like, loyal best friend right here, guys. Seriously, we've been friends since high school. Like, you don't know best friends until you met this guy. Seriously, like, he's literally like a brother to me, you know? Anyway, going back to Blue John's comment, what do I think about public breastfeeding? Okay, that's one thing, all right? Like, it's not considered inappropriate, right? Like, I guess, like, if you did, like,
basically feeding your child, technically, is what you're doing.
Like, if it's, like, an emergency setting on public, then I'm sure people understand, especially, like, a lot of sympathetic mothers, right? Like, that is tolerable than what the ladies are doing, you know, like. So, yeah, I don't know how we come across this comment, Blue John. It was interesting, but, like, I think we should move past from breastfeeding to go to something else, you know? Something that doesn't creep anyone out. So, Tegan, do you have any other topics you would like to talk about? Let's see here. Let me just do this. Oh, what? Not exactly. Oh, man. Guys? Yes, John, I do. Guys, can you promise me to just be nice to Tegan, okay? Because look what you're doing, guys. Like, I expect you guys to know better. Like, come on. Like, come on, guys. Give him a chance, okay? He's been on this channel for how long? Like, and as far as I'm concerned, he's a fan favorite, okay? Like, guys, just give him a chance, okay? Well, unfortunately, I don't have Bryce here, okay? Like, I'm sure he's busy doing something, and, like, because I know he's busy during the week, besides his regular work, but, like, no, he's not. Okay, come on. John, come on. Come on. Like, guys, we have a rule on this channel, right? Like, you respect me, you respect the friends who I bring on this channel, right? Like, Blue John.
Basically, he's telling you to stop being a solidified jackass and put your balls back in your pants.
Exactly. So, Blue John, do you promise to be nice to him then? Because you're the only one here, and, like, there's the other two who are on here. Like, please promise me you give him a chance. All right. What am I hearing?
I've put one motherfucker in his place by putting his ass in timeout. I'll fucking make no exception and do the same.
Boss, you don't understand the scenario. What happened? Like, I put it on private for now, but like I'll bring it up again. But like, let's just say there was a point in the stream that something happened. I'm not gonna go too deep into that. Like, you need to watch and listen what happened at that moment, and just you need to understand. Okay, like, um, just like me, Tegan, he also has his problems too. Like everybody does. You know, we're not perfect, so. Who are we to judge? Honestly, like I know you guys behind the scenes, behind your keyboards or mobile devices, like you guys have problems too. Like if I hear like if somebody in general has a problem, I would like to talk to somebody about like try to help solve what's going on, try to make their day, right? Okay. Tegan, if you're still there, buddy, I think these guys are ready to like hear what you have to say in general, you know? Sure, seriously, guys, give us a topic to talk about. What was that, Teeks?
Yeah, because if you guys don't give us something to talk about, we're just gonna sit here and sound like dumbasses for the next 4 hours.
Yeah. So, like, if you guys have anything interesting to talk about, we'll cover it, right? Like, and yeah, like something you guys may have gone through in your personal lives, and it could be whatever, right? I don't know who that person was. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Boss, to answer your question, Triple N Nation, like we're still good to this day. They haven't really bothered me in 2 years. Like, there was an exception that happened this year. There was a live stream from them. Like, it wasn't anything that harsh. They just had deep concerns, and I was like participating in the live stream, like just to confirm a lot of things. But like that doesn't count like as them harassing me, right? Like we're still good, right? Blu-ray 3, if you don't know, or B3, if you don't know. These were either like past tense people or current people that I'm talking about. Like I've had beef with, and unfortunately, I thought it would stop like after the menace, but like I don't want to go too deep into that, but like I'll try to talk however much as I can, right? So I mean, after I moved to this apartment, it was after the first month, right? And in the nation, there were the ones that were getting on me. It felt like an everyday thing. Like, I don't know why I subscribed to them in the first place, just because like I wasn't worried what they're gonna say to me. I was just like genuinely curious, like, oh, what are they gonna say about me this time, right? But yeah, like I said, 2 years ago, like we settled our differences, and we're pretty chill. The Menace. Originally, he started being the Blu-rayDave as a Menace channel. And unfortunately, I had to find out the hard way. I think it was last summer. Like, I know who the Menace is. And honestly, this is a person who should have talked to me years ago. He was the second person that got after me. So, like, both him and Triple N Nation, they were getting on me at the same time, right? Just like they uploaded different times, right? So, again, with this person who's the Menace, like, why didn't they just tell me who they were? Maybe I would have like talked to them about what their problems with me were. Because I'm 24 now, right, guys? Like, I'm every day more and more I'm realizing my mistakes, right? Like, there's some things in my life that I'm not proud of. Like I have a lot of regrets. I know that. Like sometimes it's hard to admit like what you've also done. Like, if it's like extreme hardcore crap, right? Like and of course there's some stuff that I can't say on here because a lot of that stuff is more personal, right? I just don't know why the Menace keeps using different aliases. Frosted, Prism, what was it, Paleontology, whatever the frick. Got that channel shut down, and Frosted shut down, and the Prism channel, he keeps saying like, oh, new videos are coming. Oh, when? When, jackass? When are the new videos coming, huh? You know, still 2 years later, I'm still waiting for that one video that you were going to make of me. That's right, Menace, I'm talking to you. You had this script planned out, and
I can't wait to see him embarrass himself again for the second straight time in a row.
Like, I just want to say, dude, 2 years ago, I did nothing wrong to you, and all you did was throw me under the bus. Like, what did I do specifically that was so wrong to you, bud, huh? Just tell me, okay? You could even say it in the stream, okay? Say it publicly, and, like, again, we could talk it out. And if you want to hash it out on the DMs post-stream, then I'd be glad to. You even had an Instagram page dedicated to me, and I believe you took that down. No. The Menace is not Mormon. He's a freaking atheist, okay? And you guys know how I feel about atheists in general. Jeez Louise. It was pretty funny. There were times where he claimed that he was a Christian, but like he's an atheist, he's bi, he's democratic, like possibly a sadist. Who knows? Like, dude, there's no such thing as a democratic Christian. That's just impossible. That's an oxymoron right there. Seriously. We don't tolerate stupidity on this channel, right? We cover straight ass facts, right? No. At this point, I'm not really too sure what I believe in anymore, you know? Maybe I could dove close into like was it Catholicism, right? Because they do a lot of fun things, seriously. Like after watching Daredevil, like why wouldn't you, right? Like, but just right now my faith is just undecided at this point in time, right? So I don't really have a definitive answer. Yeah, my problem with Christian parents, right? They think they have to lecture everybody into like, everything. Like, in the Bible, like God says, like you're not allowed to have fun because if you have fun, you're gonna be punished. You're gonna be damned to hell. Like, so what? Christians can't have fun? What the hell?
Don't get me wrong, people can be held to their own beliefs, but I swear to God, if I see another fucking hardcore Christian come up to me and say Christians can't have fun, so help me God, I will verbally backhand them in the fucking head.
Like, again, to those Christians, go to hell, please. Do us all a favor and do that.
Do us a favor and just shut up and never open your trap again.
Like,
you'll make it so much easier down the road.
Like, keep your opinions to yourself, okay? Besides, I never wanted to get involved with Christianity in the first place when I was 7. So there.
Dude, I never wanted to go to church. I already knew that my decisions were going to fuck me up and whatever and blah, blah, blah. Nowadays people are like, do you still regret going to church?
I know. Like, dude, the
No.
the second to last church that we've been to for over a decade, when we started going in 2007, I knew immediately things were going to go bad. Sure, I made some great friends along the way, but the whole concept of church itself is just, oh, get me out of this hole, please. Oh.
The only thing I see it as is just another excuse for me to not listen to what my life has to tell me.
You know what, Blue John? That quote unquote cringe compilation, that was pretty funny. Like, I wasn't afraid, like, ooh, what's he gonna talk about of me? Like, and then it was just more of like a kind of like a try not to laugh challenge. Like, huh? And yet that Jesus minifig, that was that video is super old, but like obviously no disrespect to Jesus, like love that guy. You gotta do what he tells you to, right? Like, but besides that, just like basically Christianity was pretty much like a political agenda. Like it was shoved up my throat and shoved up my ass. Let's say so. Like I can never do that to a child. Like just let people be happy. You know, they have a free will. You know.
Do you want to know something really sad?
What?
When I saw his video, the only thing I could do inside of myself was just laugh. Be like, wow. And you say you're a menace. Your channel should be named Small Penis 420.
Like Menace, you're pretty much the Phantom Menace on YouTube at this point. You might as well just rename the channel to the Phantom Menace. Love the
New
movie.
channel name. I suck.
I suck big furry socks. And then he would come out and be like, he's right about that. Like,
Bro, YouTube's going to be mad at us just for throwing insults.
I don't care. We've been doing this for a long time. Nothing's happened yet.
Yes. Pork roast. Motherfucker, this is a pork chop. The fuck you mean this is a fucking pork chop? Pork roast.
Mm. What am I doing? Does anybody have any other good, interesting topics? Wait, what do you got here? Okay, John. The fan film that I've been working on for 3 years, that has been postponed again. Not canceled, postponed. I just need to get the prop that I need for it, and honestly, my model ship is like the only prop that could really bring the film together because I don't have a replacement ship to like, you know, put into the film, right? So until that happens, we're just gonna have to wait. Yeah, I was honestly hoping I could get it out by 22, but like nothing happened. But thanks for asking. Tegan, do you have any other topics?
Actually, now that I think about it, I do actually have a question for the audience. What is your favorite being the big word in this sentence, or in this question? I mean, I can't fucking talk to save myself, apparently. What is your favorite food item, breakfast, lunch, dinner? Go.
Oh, like one item each for each. Okay, wow.
Yeah, one item for each thing.
Let's see for breakfast. Oh my gosh, there's so many good ones. You know what? Just give me good old flapjacks and call it a day, right? Like add some bacon to there, like with some toast, like, oh man, and with some orange juice or coffee, like, geez. Blue John said egg curry tofu dog.
Ooh. I've never heard of it, but it sounds really delicious.
And for lunch, what's a good, shoot. I'm going to have to say for lunch, it'd be the hot dog. You know, give me a turkey hot dog and I'd be happy. My life is complete.
No, you can't have real beef.
Yeah, I don't know why I handled beef hot dogs for so long. Like, as far as dinner, guys. Now, dinner is supposed to be like kind of like the main course, right? Like, you gotta have like a really good dinner, right? Like, something with class, right? Class dinner, right? Oh man, there's so many.
It doesn't definitely have to be 5-star. It could just be something that you just simply fucking enjoy eating.
Let's see. There's lasagna. There's a good roast beef. There's chicken Alfredo. Oh, like a good steak. I would. Oh man, I love a good steak.
Dude, you can't go wrong with a good steak.
Honestly, I think the steak should be like the number one favorite thing for supper because, like, oh man, like, oh my gosh, how could you not like steak, guys? Oh,
Again, everybody has certain tastes. Not everybody's accustomed to American traditional dishes. Some
Right.
people,
yeah.
culture, do certain types of food, and that's just kind of something that we kind of got to accept.
Right, yeah. I'm not saying everyone's like main dish should be like a roast. I'm just saying like in general, like, how can you not like a roast? Like,
Yeah, no, you did. I got you.
And Blue John, the only time I bring out my blue tree is the day after Thanksgiving, and that's always been like a tradition in my family. Like, it makes sense. Like, obviously, I know people who are dedicated / committed to bringing their Christmas trees out the 1st of November, right? Like, man, like if you guys love Christmas that much, like, man, like go for it. I'm not judging, right? So the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, I will put the tree up, right? So yeah. Again, Blue John, it's just my personal preference. Like, I don't feel like bringing out a tree that early, like especially on the 1st of November, like, because you want to be able to have that feel of Christmas spirit, right? Like, we got to get through Thanksgiving first. Again, I don't judge people who are committed to decorating for Christmas early, right? Like, if that's something they're passionate about and they love, then that's great. I'm all for it. Yeah, and there's some people that love to get like real Christmas trees. Unfortunately, I know they would have to like throw them away after Christmas is done. Yeah. What about you, Teagues? How does your family like get ready for Christmas?
We do it literally like a week or two before.
Oh, like the week before Thanksgiving?
No, like once Thanksgiving passes and we know December's rolling around, we kind of just up and at 'em with it, and we go from there.
Gotcha. I remember getting mine late after like the first few months I moved in here, like because like I ordered off of Amazon. Like, geez, do you know what's crazy, guys? Like in movies, like they kind of have this little, I guess, like side plot, right? They're like it's Christmas time, but there's no tree, right? And there's always that one family member in those movies, like, hey, why don't we all go get a tree before Christmas? Like, here's an idea, directors in Hollywood. Already have the damn Christmas tree set up, all right? Don't create like a little side plot like, oh no, we better get a Christmas tree before it's too late, before it's actually Christmas. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Oh my gosh.
The last time I saw a movie like that, I fell asleep.
I can't remember the last time what Christmas movie I watched where they didn't have a Christmas tree until the very last second, right? Like, it's just a fact. Like, everyone knows that you got to have a Christmas tree in general. No matter what it is, you got to have it.
Yeah. People got mad at me because one day we, group of friends and I were messing around, and one of our friend's snowballs that he was using to make a snowman,
Yeah.
ended up hitting one of our neighbor's Christmas trees, and it knocked the whole thing down. wrecked completely everything except for the ornaments and the Christmas lights.
Oh no! Like, did you guys like book it? Like, run for it? Like, man.
We hightailed it the fuck out of there.
Cause one time,
we didn't want to fuck around and find out with our neighbors.
like, one time in our neighborhood, this was years ago when we were like kids, like before I met Tegan, right? I knew these like a group of kids, and one of them like they threw like a snowball behind like it was either a snowball or an empty water bottle behind of a car, and the car actually stopped. I think I witnessed a little bit of it. Like, man, and like that kid got busted so bad. Like, jeez, like screw you, kid. But I'm not in that position. And Blue John, the Eradicator, my brother, he's doing great. He hasn't done YouTube though in a couple of years. I don't know if he has something planned going on. He would pop up from time to time on my channel, like, but he's moved out of my parents' house this summer. He's with my grandpa now, and he's living life to the fullest, right? That's the great thing about moving out, like living life to the fullest. Okay, getting to do whatever the hell you want, no questions asked.
It took me nearly backhanding him in the head to actually stop procrastinating about it and actually move.
Okay, so you've been watching my brother. Okay, what about my other brother? What? I mean, the only other brother I have, John, is my stepbrother, and he lives in California with 2 boys still. I don't know how many times I'm an uncle now. My older sister, one of them has a daughter. Am I an uncle 4 times now already? Or I don't know. I gotta ask my dad like what he knows. Seriously, I felt what?
We know how asking your family shit goes.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it on the channel, right? But guys, I feel like half of my fan base is like watching my brother's channel, which is great. Like, if you guys genuinely like his channel, that's good. Like, just spam him in the comments, like, when are you coming back, bro? Just make a video or something. Like, let us know you're alive.
Just show us that you're alive.
And as far as my sister, she's doing great. She got back to making content. Well, she hasn't made anything in maybe a couple of months, but like she has confirmed that she is returning. I'm sure she has great video ideas in her pipeline. Nobody's rushing her to do anything. Like, she's 18, she's got a lot of time in her hands, of course, but like I'm sure she's gonna make great videos for her fan base.
I'm gonna be honest with you, David.
What?
Don't get me wrong, I'm not judging, I'm not being an asshole when I say this. It is for someone in your family who's 18, I can see where the shortness comes into the family.
Again, let's not go there, okay? And John, what are you talking about? Toothless is alive and healthy. You know what? I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it to you that Toothless is still alive. Oh,
My bad. I didn't mean to hit the sensitive shit.
let's see. So, John, what were you saying about Toothless? It's okay, bud. See, he's alive and healthy. So yeah, it just go back to your net, bud. Just want to prove a point. Oh yeah. Bruce, our first hamster. Yeah, hamsters don't live that long. They have a 2-year lifespan. We got him in 2015, then he died late 2017. When I found him dead in his cage, I was like, oh man, he went away so soon. Yeah, Bruce was his first. And then later on, my sister, she kept getting hamsters for herself. Like she took care of those things like a mother effer, you know, like. I think she did get like those marshmallow hamsters. Like they're so adorable. Like if you get like the white ones, like those tiny ones, like oh man. But yeah, Bruce the hamster, like he was a good friend. Unfortunately, in this apartment though, we can't have anything like that, hamsters or anything like that. No, they shouldn't allow.
We have certified cats.
Like this apartment complex shouldn't allow dogs either because of how loud they are, and like you're in a setting with thin walls where people can hear you. Like
that's exactly why I'm glad I cannot bring my dog along.
Like cats rule and dogs true.
My dog will literally nonstop bark his ass off until he gets what he wants.
Let's see, a Nile monitor. Why does that sound like it? Like I should know that. Isn't that a form of a hamster, John? Or I think it was some other form of lizards. They their last names are monitor. Like it's pretty weird and stupid calling an animal a monitor because it's not a computer. A cat said, "Oh my gosh, how do I even know you're No lizards. Hell no. No lizards. No snakes. No spiders. Ugh. No crabs. None of that crap. Ugh. Hell no."
Anyhow,
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what she's not. She's with me. Well, again, thank you guys for having me come here, even though most of you are like, go fuck yourself, Dan. It's whatever. I'm going to go attend to some business, kind of just take it easy for the night.
Okay. But hey, it was nice having you here tonight, Tegan, for sure. Like, even if you couldn't make it in person, like it's always nice to have you here, bro.
Yeah. And I'm just glad I could make it in some kind of way, shape, or form, rather than just being like, I can't fucking make it, period.
I guess, do you have any final comments, what you want to say, Tegan, before you go?
All I can say is Blu-ray 3, keep being the awesome badass that you are. Somebody tells you to change, they can fuck right off.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody else who's watching this stream, don't change for anybody else, because once you do so, they're going to treat you like shit. Basically, what I'm saying is, do you live your life how you want to live it, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. With that being said, deuces and chicken grease, live the fuck out.
And remember, nerds before birds and bros before hoes.
Yes, before hoes.
All right, Tegan. Well, thank you again for joining the live stream. Like, and of course, making this interesting as always. And happy to say I'm going to keep this one up for sure.
Keep it up. Hell, we might have to edit shit out.
I might still be on here for like another few minutes, depending on what else is going on here. Yeah.
Yeah. Finally, I can actually see your face rather than your fucking desk for a change.
I don't know. I thought you would be watching the stream on your TV or something. I don't know.
Dude, I'm not fucking litter girl. Of course I'm not going to be watching the fucking stream off my TV.
Okay. Okay.
Feelings towards you, man. I love you, but fuck.
It's okay. Hey, like I'm not that egotistical. Let's put it that way.
God, I can come over there and sit my ass down and have a chat with you.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, you guys have fun. Remember, rock and roll. Keep it all.
All right, Tegan. Again, thank you for joining, and I hope you have a good night, and hopefully talk to you again real soon, buddy.
Maybe we can talk after the stream. But I need to go take a chill.
All right. All right. Peace out, buddy. Wow, we were on that call for like 2 hours and 44 minutes. Of course, I had to call him ahead of time before I started the stream. John, why do you just hate him so much? Come on, like I said, he's a loyal friend. Like, yeah, like I said, I'll try to keep the stream going for as long as I can. I mean, if we could reach the 3-hour mark, maybe. So again, John, I don't think you gave me a definitive answer, but like, why come back now? Like, after those shorts, you know, like I'd just like to know. Oh, come on, dude. Everybody has a big mouth. Come on. Not just exclusively him. Come on. I mean, I am happy that you are here, John. Right? Like, I thought you said you were one of my regular customers at my work. And are you, I don't know, a kid at all, or are you an adult? Like, because I go back to work tomorrow, for 5 hours, and I don't know if you would pop by and just get a good look at you, and be like, oh, okay, I remember you. Like, yeah, we're not doing too bad here. I mean, yeah, the last 2 years that we've done these specific streams, like, they've been pretty good. Like the first one, like, it was just kind of out of the blue. Like, you know what? Let's just keep going with the flow. Okay, all right. Well, I mean, John, if you have an Instagram, you should know mine is real Blu-rayDave. Like, just DM me. Maybe if you want to catch up, like, that could be cool. And of course, this stream is good for me to, like, again, get stuff off of my chest, like, because I just been toning it down with the serious videos for a while. Like, again, that's what Blu-ray 2 is for, because, like, I'm just gonna do them on there. But, like, I guess the only times when I get serious on this channel now, besides the live streams here, I talk about, like, my monthly check-in videos, which, by the way, the November edition, I want to release that around the 24th this month, right? So, like, again, I purposely plan these dates, like, if they're, like, extremely important to me, right? Like, yeah. Hopefully you guys have been liking them. But Leighton, bro, if you want to make amends, meet my demands. Okay? What do you mean by that, John? I'm trying to make sense of your comment here. Like, I don't know. That was just something that kind of bothered me for the last 5 years. I don't know why I didn't talk about it. Like, I don't even know why I didn't talk to somebody in the school about it. Like the adults, of course. Like, I wish I could have like met the kid who got yelled at. Like, I mean, John, do you know the kid personally, or um? And if you were there, you should know what that teacher was doing. Like, what the hell is your problem, huh? Like, I'm awake now, but like, dude, seriously, can you and I both agree that that teacher should have been fired on the spot because he did that to a student? Dude, that was like the only time I heard it. And it was in the morning. Oh my gosh. I have no doubt he says it like later on. Like yeah, but like that one morning, damn, did not like that teacher. He was like the only teacher that I hated there. And like I said in the video there could be one of many ways. I don't know why I specifically brought up two. Like, well, then again, I was way too damn tired in that video. Like, and I just wanted to get it off my chest, otherwise I would forget it. Like, yep, the pointy ear, bald midget looking ass prick. That's him. Seriously, he always had it like out for me. He just didn't like me. Like, he was obvious about it. He didn't tell me that he didn't like me, but like, dude, what did I do? I was just doing what you're telling us to do. Like, yeah, that guy is just like I said. He should be in a juvenile detention center, like a security guard. Like, if he's that miserable, like doesn't want to be in the school setting, like, dude, get the frick out. Why are you still there, right? Well, boss, if you don't mind me asking, what's your real name then? Did we share any classes together? Really, of all the props he could hit you with was a Star Wars. Jeez. He probably thinks he lives in a Star Wars movie. Like, believe me, I love Star Wars as much as the next guy, but if you're treating it like it's a movie every damn day, like, bro, you're deluded. Principal Carr, man, he was such a good principal. Like, he knew my great uncle from St. John's University. Great principal. Yeah, it was sad to hear. Like, I think he transferred when I graduated. I mean, boss. If you want to, I don't know, talk more with me about. I mean, like I said a little bit ago, my Instagram is real Blu-rayDave. Like, if you want, like, I understand if there's more personal details that you can't share on here. Like, again, just go on my Instagram, and I'd be happy to talk to you about that. Like, what a betrayal. So that teacher was working there for a dozen years. Dude, nothing surprises me anymore with this guy. Like, I had a teacher, right? I'm not gonna say his name, but I feel like he's brothers with the with another gym teacher who's also in Health 10. He threatened the whole class that he would throw a desk at one of us. Like yeah, there was a couple of disrespectful students in there, but what did he say specifically? Like for any of you who was in his financial class, like senior year, if you remember this, what he said, like this might not be exact what he said, but I'm just gonna say it like this. If you don't want to listen to my class, then get the hell out, right? And maybe that was maybe after he said that he did threaten he would throw a desk at one of us. Like, jeez, dude. Like, I mean, he wasn't that abusive, but like, come on, you're the teacher. Like, put on your big boy pants and just send those jogs to the principal's office. Damn. Is he not really? Because I mean, they both have the same last name, right? Like, I thought of her overhearing like some of the people in the school saying like, "Oh, they're brothers." Like, I haven't seen the other one for quite some time. Like, there was a rare occasion when he would come to my register and I'll tell him like, "Hey, I miss you. Like, miss all of you guys over there." Like, didn't he have like a messed up like pinky or something? Like, senior year, I think I don't know if it was just senior year, but like that was when he was cutting me some slack. I actually had him 3 times, by the way. FIA 9, Health 10, and weight training class, which I don't know if it was just for both juniors and seniors, but like he has gotten better. Dude, honestly, it is so nice to talk to some people who came from Monticello and just sharing these stories. Like, geez, believe me, I was trying to like try to talk to some of my other school buddies. Sure, it'd be impossible to try to talk to all of them out of high school, but like, hey, House Log. Who is House Log? That name doesn't sound familiar to me. He retired. Well, what class was he teaching? Math. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm not familiar. I didn't have every teacher in that school. Who remembers Freddie? Yeah, her. Who remembers her? Yeah, I don't know why people kept calling her Freddie, right? Like I didn't even take it as a Freddie's name. Just like okay, but like yeah, there were a couple instances like in culinary one when her class right next door, like she was yelling at students. Like geez, um, Freddie, she taught culinary two. What was that kind of like that house what do you call it, like basically doing basic stuff in the home, which I didn't take that class, and she taught what was it, teen issues. So I had her in teen issues class and culinary too. But there was one time in teen issues where it was justified, right? Like she was trying to teach a class, and everybody was talking. I was, as a student, I was doing my job, just keep my mouth shut, and she got fed up with everybody. And then for the rest of the hour, she did not teach, and I felt bad for her, right? But I don't know why I didn't approach to her and have just like a basic conversation, like, "Hey, are you doing okay? Like, I just want to make sure, like, if you're doing all right and all that." But like, the one time when I was finishing up senior year, when I took culinary 2 with her, right? She accused me of laughing at basically like kind of like making fun of a scenario. She's like, "Man, you look like you could have like a future in baking." I had like an appreciative laugh, like just like I was speechless. I didn't know what to say, right? But then she's like, "You laugh," and my my student counselor was there. She agreed with her. She's like, "Are you kidding me? Why do people take things out of context like that?" Just like I wasn't making fun of like the compliment. I was appreciating it, but again, I was like speechless. Like I didn't know what else to say, right? Like Skillings. Are you talking about Skillings? He got thrown. He got thrown out of culinary too. Why? Him and I are tight now, but like, why? Why did they throw him out? Why the hell did they throw him out? Okay, that's taking it way too far. Getting kicked out because a student used half a bin of flour? What? Again, you shouldn't be a teacher if these petty things get to you. Like, oh man, what the hell? What the? I swear. Like, all I can remember from high school was just a lot of good memories. Like, I didn't get in trouble. Like, I mean, even so, like, that's taking them way too far, you know? One day, though, I would love to do a live stream where I could gather just a bunch of people, and then we could like kind of like do like an ultimate crossover like live stream. Like that could be pretty cool. I've tried like a couple attempts with it, but like I said, if I could get more people in here, like that could be pretty cool. Yeah, like get my sister in here, my brother Tegan again, Bryce, whoever else would be willing to join me on a live stream like that. That could be pretty cool. Who else have I brought on the channel or what? Um, I don't know. I thought the Triple N Nation guys. I thought they moved out of the state. Like they moved somewhere else. I mean, it would be cool to bring them in here, right? Yeah, get Joey. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to ask him next time. I do want to say this though, is not school related, but I just want to say this. I really want this arc, like this constant, like what do you call it, like not necessarily backstabbing, but like it has nothing to do with you, John. Don't worry. This constant, like jumping back and forth, like attack this person, whatever. Like, yes, man, I'm talking about you. Like, I thought that arc was done. Like, I moved on. I thought maybe this could be like the grand finale. You know what? It can be. You know, like after this, like I'm just moving on from the menace and all that. He hasn't been a problem for over a year, like let's say a year and a half, and just I just wanted to be done. You know, I was going through some stuff. I was going through a phase, and um, unfortunately, he did not want to let it go. But I'm letting it go. So, um, there's no question there. I would. No question there. That would be better than the freaking um, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson Netflix special, right? Seriously, like that those memes are just, oh man. It's like I can't go on Instagram anymore without like seeing like those memes pop up, like seriously. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. Like I want this arc of going back and forth with me and the Menace like to be done, right? Like I said, I had my mistakes. I can learn from them. Um, I'm not a perfect human being. The Menace is not a perfect human being. I mean, I wish we could come to some sort of agreement. Well, from what I said earlier, you know, regarding family member of his, you know. But yeah. Anyways, let's move on, right? You know what? I'm not afraid to admit this. I admitted this 4 years ago, and I'm just gonna say it anyway. Yes, I still am, but of course not the current state of it because um, I still would prefer the CG era. Like as much as the CG era sucked, I still would prefer it than all engines go. But for any of us who are like true Thomas fans, we know like back in the 80s, like when the show came out, it wasn't necessarily just targeted for kids. Like anybody could watch it. And then the hit era came out, and then that's when they targeted like exclusively for kids. Like, hey, even in the hit era, like the model hit era, like I still would watch it, you know. I don't care, you know. I like how the episodes have gotten longer, right? Um yeah, it would be nice to get some more Thomas videos out for sure because um and political too. Let's not forget about that. You know, darn PBS. Jeez, I realize now that most of my fan base now is like a bunch of little kids, and it's just I need to be careful. I mean, I'm happy that I get to put like an 18 plus warning on the title of the video, so like they should know, like, hey, like you guys can't watch this, like unless if your your parents are around, like you can't watch it, right? Like 2001 or something like that. Yeah. Like as a 5-year-old boy back in the day, like I was happy regardless, like with Thomas and Joan, just like any little kid would. Like they did not care about like the camera quality or like the voice actors, like just as long as it's Thomas, they're right in front of your face, like um yeah. And guys, seriously, it could be worse. There's freaking Caillou out there, freaking Dora the Explorer, freaking Peppa Pig, Doc McStuffins, whatever the hell. Joe Rogan. Why does that sound familiar? Joe Rogan. I have no clue. I have no clue. I don't know. I just don't know what else to talk about. Okay. You have a good night, John. Hope you have a good night. Peace out. Kitty, kitty. I hear you. I don't know if I can see. Yeah, I can. All right. Yeah, B3. This is still going on. Like I said, I might want to continue this to like the 3 hour mark, right? Because after this, I know I gotta do chores for sure. Because Wednesday nights are my chore nights. Tegan left like I want to say like a half hour ago. Like, honestly though, without Tegan, these specific live streams wouldn't be possible. Like, November 20th is always going to be a special day that will hold dear to my heart because that was just like a random day. Was that like on a Saturday or a Sunday? That was 2 years ago, right? Like, and since then, just like, you know what? I'm gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this going, and whether Tegan is in person or on the phone, like we're gonna make this possible. I don't have a backup as to like if Tegan can't make it at all in general, like I would need some other guest star in here. That would be pretty cool. Like have somebody here to also talk FNaF theories with me too. Like that would be pretty cool. If I had a girlfriend, right? If I had a girlfriend, if she was into this, like man, that would be a hell of a live stream. I mean, like a good like a hella live stream. Seriously. So B3, what reviews have you liked so far? I know you mentioned Glass, but like, what were like some of the other ones that you liked? Excuse me. Okay. Seriously, guys, if you have not gotten a chance to get the Five Nights at Freddy's soundtrack, what are you doing with your life? Like, this is pretty cool. Like, I still want to get the cassette version. I know my brother would get the vinyl version. I do not like records. Like, seriously though, who owns a record player in 2024, right? Okay, so you liked Marvel. Okay, Die Hard, that was a good one. Let's see, I got Freddy's here. Got the official movie novel, which I still gotta read. I hear it's pretty good though. Yeah. Star Wars. Yeah, I'm happy with the new Disney Plus steelbooks. They're coming, and I'm actually prepared this time to get all the steelbooks. I'm happy they're coming out all at once. They come out December 3rd, and just man, that's gonna be one collection haul. Like seriously, like Disney, keep it up, Disney. Oh, you don't like FNaF? Hey, if you don't like it, that's fine. FNaF is not for everyone. Like I remember getting into this franchise. I remember thinking, like, man, this franchise is not going to be for everyone, right? Like, not everyone can handle it, right? There has been a lot of good things that come out of the franchise besides, the games and the movie, right? Like, yeah, it's Still can't believe it's been 10 years since it came out, though. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, I've just been trying to up my game with my channel here. Like, I don't know if you saw as of late, but like lately, I somewhat announced that I want to make a TV series because I also want to make my own independent film company. You know, like there's a lot of that going around, like in the last couple of years, right? Like, you know, everyone's doing it, so you know I can do it. I need to find the right people to work with. You know, find the right actors. You know, I thought somebody said like it's either your first or second independent film. Like if it fails, you learn from it, right? I believe that. I feel like doing a TV series would be pretty easy for me to do the first time because like I've always been interested in doing filmmaking, but like ever since Hollywood has gone really woke in maybe the last decade, yeah, I mean, there's no doubt. Like, I would want like Universal or other movie studios to contact me, like, hey, we like your work, we like your style, we want you like to make it like how you do it. Like, you know, Daz Black, he's a filmmaker, right? Like, he gets contacted all the time by movie studios to like get involved with other projects. I don't know why I haven't installed the DaVinci like editing program. Like I believe Hollywood uses that program. That's why everything looks so good. Like, how would I do a GoFundMe? Like, man, like I'm still researching and looking into like how else I can make income, right? Like, I still need to write a script for the first season of my show, and if I can, I would like to start principal photography like in the summer at least. Oh, the new one. I've always wanted to see. Was it Gladiator and Braveheart? I don't know why I haven't watched those movies yet. I still want to see Private Ryan. What are some other ones I want to see? I don't know. But you know what? I'll take your word for it on Gladiator 2. Yeah, films like that I don't really watch in the theater. Like, I want to hear like other reviews too. Like if people say it's good or bad. Like with other like subgenre movies, right? Like Piece by Piece. That one I want to see so bad. I wonder how Denzel feels about that. Like, legendary actor, by the way. Can't believe he's going to retire soon. And Black Panther 3 is like on his bucket list. Like, honestly, can you imagine if he was the permanent Black Panther? Like, just grab him from the multiverse, right? Like Disney, simple solution for Wakanda Forever. Like, you don't necessarily have to recast Chadwick. Just use Doctor Strange or Wong to pull a Black Panther out of the multiverse. Like if their universe is dying, and just there you go. There's your new T'Challa. And honestly, dude, I'm seriously in no rush for Black Panther 3 because I know it took Wakanda Forever like a long time to get that story up because, you know, well, not retired the franchise, right? Because they're still planning some other Wakanda related stuff like Eyes of Wakanda that's coming out next year. I think the Dora Milaje is supposed to get a Disney Plus series at some point. I have no problem with Shuri being the new Black Panther. Like I said, if they could like pull a Black Panther out of the multiverse, weren't there like Dreamcasts or fan casts in the past, like who wanted who to be like Black Panther before I guess Black Panther came into the MCU? I don't know. I thought I heard some stuff like, seriously, though, Chadwick Boseman was good. It was taken way too soon. Way too soon. Like, he was such a super humble guy. You could even tell, like, by his work and during interviews, like, all that stuff. Like, he was just super chill, you know? He was definitely a celebrity that I wanted to meet for sure. And I knew there was something wrong with him. Like, every movie, like, he kept getting skinnier. Like, I thought, oh, is he fasting or whatever? But like, I had no idea he had cancer, and that type of cancer can make you like lose weight that quick, right? Red Hulk would be an interesting take. But I don't like Indiana Jones. I even heard the last one bombed, you know. I don't like Harrison Ford as much as an actor and as a person, but he better not complain about this role because he's complained about Star Wars for a long time. Can you imagine, like, post a movie, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I regret playing Red Hulk. You know, there's so much work in my knee." Like, then, bro, you should retire from being an actor. William Hurt, I want to say, was taken away from us way too soon. Like, he was a good Ross. You know, as much of a hard ass and a jackass as Ross was since the Incredible Hulk. William Hurt knew how to play the role perfectly. Like, I believe he read some comics too. Like, he wanted to like get into more of the lore with Ross, right? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Deadpool at some point is gonna make fun of the recastings of anybody in general when it comes to Secret Wars. Like, you look different. Did you get a haircut? Like, did you shave your beard? Was it digitally removed? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Captain America 4, from what I've been gathering the last year now, was pretty much going to be a Hulkified movie, right? So it'd be like, it's essentially Hulk 2, right? So, I mean, it could start off World War Hulk, right? And as far as DC, I will not be continuing with James Gunn's universe. The Batman series, I will continue to do because I genuinely love the first Batman, you know, and I still got to watch Penguin. I'll just wait for that to come out on Blu-ray, you know. But, like, the new DC universe, like, James Gunn's trying to confirm, like, with Peacemaker Season 2, like, oh, Peacemaker's going to confirm, like, oh, like, he remembers the old DC universe, but, like, he's going to transfer to the new one, like, that whole idea is just stupid. Like, you might as well just rebrand the name or reboot. I don't care, you know? Are you talking about the movie The Dark Knight? Because, I mean, I do agree with you. Like, the Batman will never beat The Dark Knight because The Dark Knight is one of cinema's most, like, masterpiece movies, right? Like, I honestly prefer over Iron Man, right? Like, we all know that those movies came out in the same year, but like, Dark Knight is better than Iron Man. I don't know. The Batman should have been rated R for the themes and, you know, the cursing, right? Like, maybe with the sequel they will make it rated R. Like, and Batman is such a household name for DC and Warner Brothers in general. Like, he makes money. Like, I'm sick and tired of, like, the studio just rebooting Batman. Like, stay with one consistent Batman. Like, and you guys know me. For anybody who's been on the channel for a while, you should know that my definitive Batman is Ben Affleck. Hashtag Batfleck. There are still some rumors speculating going around. I'm taking it with a grain of salt, like, of course, because they're rumors, that Zack Snyder could potentially continue his universe. Seriously, I do believe that the DCEU and the DCU can coexist because, the Batman franchise is coexisting, all right, with the DCU, right? Obviously not in the same universe, but, like, if we could have, like, more universes like that coexisting, like, that'd be great. I am not gonna watch the Joker movies. I know that the last one bombed pretty bad because Christopher Nolan he advised Warner Brothers like not to do like kind of like a risky ending or whatever. Always listen to Christopher Nolan Hollywood. He knows what he's talking about. He knows his movies. Heath Ledger's Joker will always be the definitive Joker. Jared Leto's Joker for me, I guess he'd be second for me. That's just my honest opinion. Because you think with the DCU, you think like, oh, everybody's superior, right? Like, no, not that Joker. Sure, he did shine in the Snyder cut, but like he should have had more character development in the movies, right? Like, maybe he could have been brought in BVS, right? Superman doesn't get rebooted a lot of times. Brendan Ruth does not count as a reboot because Superman Returns is part of the Christopher Reeve universe, right? Like, yeah. Well, I guess TV Superman keeps getting rebooted. I don't know. I mean, not to give any ideas or anything, right? It's just I need to be careful when I say this, but like Batman and his villains could literally exist because like even Batman's villains, most of them they're pretty realistic, right? Um, Obviously you can't have Clayface, right? Because it's fictional, but like, I don't think Christopher Nolan would bring in Clayface into his universe, right? Because again, he likes realism. So like, I thought they were talking for the Batman Part 2, like Clayface is going to be in there, right? I really want the new Joker to be in there. Like I have an interesting take on the new Joker there. Like I feel like that actor could fill in the shoes, but like he needs to like redeem himself for us because I did not like his role in Eternals, right? Yeah. Like I said, most of them, like not all of them, because it was all of them. Like anything would be possible, right? Like literally, you can have like the Condiment King be real. The Eraser, I feel like he technically could exist, but like you need to build like a helmet with like a really good Eraser prop and like, oh my gosh, that's what I like about Batman is like it's like realistic, right? Like there was somebody in school who had a hot take on Batman, and it really got me thinking. Like this kid was like, "I like Batman because he's real." Like that was the furnace. Like I get what he's saying, like real as in like Batman could really exist in our world, right? Technically, other superheroes who don't have superpowers can exist in the real world too. Like, you can have a Green Arrow, you can have a Captain America, you can have a Black Widow, a Hawkeye. Um, but there's so many other heroes out there who don't have superpowers like that you could bring into the real world. Okay, Spider-Man is an interesting one, right? Sure, technically he could exist. Like, I think the only thing that would make him real is like the web shooters, but like you wouldn't be able to have like a sixth sense, like Spidey sense, right? Like, I guess you would just have to know, like, really know your surroundings, right? Obviously, with Toby's, like his webs were organic, so that can't happen. I was born this way, okay? Oh my gosh. I wouldn't be surprised if scientists did this, but like I feel like scientists have used gamma radiation to turn themselves into Hulks or super and they've gone horribly wrong. I mean, what do I know, right? Iron Man, you could technically bring into the real world. I could see like Japan making a suit like that, right? Like they could build anything to this point, right? Like say like, oh, this is our Iron Man, and like they could sell the U.S. suits. Like, man, like, jeez. Of course, Thor is out of the question. Like I said, there's some other heroes that you could bring into the real world. But yeah, these are pretty good hot takes for sure. Of course, you could bring Robin into the real world because he doesn't have powers, right? Robin in general is just pretty cool, Richard Gray, Jason Todd, Jason Todd is the more interesting Robin because as much as I hate it when he got tortured by the Joker, he becomes the Red Hood, right? Like the Red Hood is pretty much the DC version of the Winter Soldier, right? Except he has a mind control. He just changes his perspective on life, And I'm pretty sure he's like Robert, like new mask, same task, right? Right. Hi, kitty kitty. How are you? Yeah, my buddy's just lying down. Oh. And again, technically, the Winter Soldier could exist in real life too. Like, I have no doubt scientists have bionic arms like that. Like, yeah. What am I doing? What else? Why is my furnace doing that? Like it's not heating up or anything, or otherwise I'd be sweating by now. Shoot. All right, I guess we're going to wrap this up. So thank you so much to everybody who participated in the live stream tonight. This was a lot better than I could have imagined. Like, I didn't know how this is going to go. Like, it's unpredictable. But, like, at least Tegan and I had fun. Again, thank you, everybody. I can't wait to do this again next year. But, of course, I would like to try some I would like to try to cover some more FNaF theories in the future. Besides the 20th of November. So, again, thanks so much, everybody, for watching, for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please on the post notification once for my content if you haven't already. And tell me in the comments what else I should do next for content. All right. Again, thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Goodbye. And may the Lord be with you guys. Always love you guys. Peace out, guys. And hopefully you guys are having a great night. All right. Good night, superstars. Bye.